children, it is time to begin our weekly transmission. I am so happy to be with all of you again. For this week, I have a very important subject to discuss with you, the colon. A colon resides within your body, much like a snake can reside within the body, if it were to travel into it through either the throat or otherwise. And it's inside of you. The colon is an important part of the human body in that it helps to process nutrients like candy. So for all of you, I do want to remind you that I hope you're all doing well on your candy consumption. I know that I am, and I know that by eating all this candy, you're making your colons as plump and delicious as possible. And I just love to imagine your big plump colons I think of them on a big plate with a little garnish of little candies around it, all down, and inside of the colon, like imagine as it were if it were filled with candy, and you can cut in. And then there would be just candy flowing out.
I can't believe everyone. Has anyone else showed up yet?
Oh, no, it appears to be just you and I, Nancy.
It's the Punctuality episode, and no one's here. Perfect. That's perfect.
Oh.
What?
Well, I was just discussing the human colon with the children.
Why would you be discussing the human colon?
Well, earlier this moon cycle, when I was researching the necessary information for the episode, I went to research the linguistic phenomenon of punctuation, and I noticed that there was some information about colons in there.
It's not on punctuation, it's on punctuality, which is why I'm mad that everyone's late. Do you know what punctuality is?
You see, I've been watching many perhaps dated comedic transmissions, and this would be a classic example of miscommunication.
It's wood.
Sorry, my colon is making noise.
A watch on, so I can't even tell what time it is. I left.
It's time for good colon fun, children. Nancy, I'm sorry, I only prepared bits about the human colon.
Oh,
Okay, this is stepping over the layers.
Oh. You broke my colon!
Whoa.
Okay, buddy, let's
First off,
where?
Okay, come on. Hey,
Where were you guys?
I'm sorry,
hanging out.
I'm really sorry, we're late.
I was hanging out in my old Uncle Dave's
He had a little
truck.
accident all over the back of my truck.
What's on your face? What's?
It's
A
a
question.
mess.
A question.
Don't get close to my bladder.
And the answer is cookie cake. But first off, that question is punctuated with a question mark. A big old circular snake of a thing. And my answer, unequivocally cookie cake, is ended with an exclamation point. So we're going to be talking a lot about punctuation today because I have been playing that a lot. Thank you, Nancy. First off, the period. Big old circular round beast of a thing. Kind of like this here, don't you think, Captain?
Yes, like my colon.
What? Yeah. Anyway, I've got a heck of a news story for everyone here. I have had an incredible turnaround, and I think that punctuation is a perfect way to even describe my feelings, because back when I was a lowly, sad actor dealing with the impending divorce of a brutal woman who did not think anything of me, Jennifer, I would end my set. All right, Trucker Dave.
Come on.
Trucker Dave.
Don't be that way.
is so not Jennifer.
How long has he been living?
He is so not Jennifer! That ends with an
The
exclamation
truck-
point too,
truck
because I am
Dave.
so psyched to be with him.
How long?
What?
She's not.
Ah, long time. And see, this is the other thing, kids, that you're gonna learn is when you meet a true pal like this, a true pal like Trucker Dave, some weird things happen. I know you're wondering where is this gene tech? I ate it.
Ha! That reminds me much of the classic transmission, The Odd Couple, featuring Jack Lime.
This guy's been studying. Yeah,
I care about my work.
I don't even mind him anymore is the thing. That's what's so beautiful about this whole thing.
Ah.
I'm starting to love. What?
I feel my colon
I'm walking on
releasing.
sunshine. Whoa! I'm feeling good. As a matter of fact, feeling good. What do you got back there? These
Whoa, okay, hey, buddy, come on. 10 minutes.
Oh, please, gentlemen, you must share your knowledge with the children.
No, this isn't for the children.
Oh, what's in the box?
No.
Yeah, what's in the box?
Trucker Dave.
Perhaps it's some delicious candy to fill your colons.
10 minutes.
Hello. What's going on here?
We're just hanging out.
Sorry I'm late. I just got held up at headquarters.
Did you know the colon has a tendency to tighten?
Good. No, definitely.
Yes.
Just
Trucker Dave. How good to see you again.
Person.
Trucker Dave.
Yeah, that's me.
That is your real name.
That actually is my real name. No, Dave's my last name. Trucker's my first name. My parents were Hicks.
Prove it.
Look for yourself.
Anyway, hello children. It's great to see you again. I'm pal Rex. Tonight's broadcast is about punctuation. So I'm going to talk to you about
It's not
some...
about punctuation, it's about punctuality, Rex. I thought that you at least would know that.
punctuality.
Here's the punctuation.
I mean, I thought it
Here's
was
a
about the human
punctuality
colon.
lesson.
would it be about
Why don't we send the
I will explain it.
the Morse code messages a little sooner, so that way there's no typos. Because it did say punctuation, right? I'm not gonna.
Well-
I'm usually pretty thorough when I read documents. I do read a lot of documents.
Well, as
Yeah,
they
why it's
discussed
work.
often in 50s transmissions,
Well,
I really gave it
You
the
know
old
what? Just
switcheroo.
talk about whatever you're going to talk about. Talk about
Talk about what's in the
punctuation. It's fine, talk about
Do
it.
any of you children know what an acronym is? It is a series. Do you know what it is? Great.
Does it have to do with the waste removal process guided by the human colon?
Most things do in my experience, but an acronym is a series of letters that do not make a word. Each one stands for another one. An example would be, let's see if I can think of any. The FBI.
Ah.
Ever hear of FBI?
Federal Bureau of Investigation. Everyone knows that.
Very good.
That's not true.
That's like the most common acronym.
It stands for
Oh, you're wrong.
Fozzie Bear Inclination.
What?
If you ever get the desire to act like, the Fozzie Bear, that's what you have.
I grew
Waka waka.
I grew up on
This
the
guy
Muppets
knows a
and I
ton.
never
I'm
heard
starting to
of
come
this.
around to you.
I think I have FBI. Waka
You
waka.
ever hear of the CIA?
Central Intelligence Agency. That also extremely common.
Okay.
Waka waka.
Owns America.
Waka waka, what's in the
Mark.
box?
Hey. Just thank you, Nancy.
I'm not trying to parse the vibes. And NSA is another one. Ever heard of that one?
National Security Agency?
No. Stupid.
Did you just call me an app?
Hey, I have a question. I'm sure you couldn't answer it. You keep getting them incorrect. I have a question for you. How many bears does it take to screw in a light bulb? Barely any. Waka waka.
That's good.
I've got a full-blown case of FBI.
That was good. Dave, what's in the box? Everybody seems
Yeah, what's in the
riveting
box?
about the box. I would love to know.
Well, I was
what
gonna save it for my segment,
is
but
in the box.
do you wanna know what's in the box? You really wanna know that bad?
I'm a curious cat.
You seem
And I am a bear. Waka waka.
You know what's in the box?
Why would I ask?
Grammar books.
Show me what. It's actually a pretty beneficial prop for
Andrew.
tonight's program.
All right.
Stevie.
Jeez.
Okay, yo. Oh, please get him out of my box.
Come on. Okay. You're. What is going on?
Can you explain to me why that joke is funny? I heard it once, but I never quite understood it. I was just parroting what I heard.
The bear joke.
We should move on. There is much learning to be done, and today it is not about the bear joke, nor is it about the human colon. I regret to inform.
We could talk about punctuality.
Yes, punctuation. Punctuation, children, is magic. That's what your old pal, Mr. Magician the Magician, with a brand new tie that he bought with his bonus, will tell you. Punctuality is magic. And you know what the most magic punctuation is? An exclamation mark. An exclamation mark! Because children give exclamation marks in their eyes when they see the magic of Mr. Magician the Magician.
And when they see candy.
Because the exclamation mark means excitement, joy, happiness, all things brought about by magic. I, Mr. Magician the Magician, am the creator of exclamation marks. Yes, Nancy. Nancy.
What about?
Love Nancy. She makes
Yeah.
this whole thing run
Hey,
with
what about
bureaucratic, practical, real-life skills.
Waka waka.
Nancy, I would love to show you magic someday. I do a lot of magic on the show, but I know that it's kind of hard for you to watch because you have to make all the paperwork run, and paperwork I know is there aren't a lot of exclamation marks in paperwork, are there? There are a lot of periods, and periods, children, while still magic, to some extent, are not as magic as exclamation marks.
And also have nothing to do with punctuality.
Hey Nancy.
So why don't we
Look, I am walking.
Hey, why don't, buddy, love this guy, buddy, why don't you, check on our friend over here for a second. I'm gonna talk to our manager, who
Hello.
makes this whole operation run. Okay, kids, now we can get to the good stuff. Yes, Nancy, what did you have to tell me?
we have a punctuality magic trick. I'm even forgetting what it is. Punctuality. What's magic about punctuality?
Punctuality. That's not what the episode's about.
Yes, it is, in fact, what the episode's about. I sent the memo. You should have all gotten it on your pagers.
I didn't get anything on my page.
Do you have your pager? Is it charged?
No.
It's a colon. Yes, it's a clean colon.
Okay! I'm about to do a magic trick. If you want to watch.
I best hold on to my hat. Waka waka.
I love everyone who works on this show. I love this opportunity.
Nancy said.
I love this opportunity because it gives me the chance to bring magic into your lives. And Mr. Magician the Magician is such a world-class magician that he can perform a magic trick even when he thinks that the episode is about something else. He can just get a new magic trick. Like that, like that, like this, like that. Isn't that right, Nancy? Isn't that right, Nancy? Mr.
Yeah.
Magician can do anything. That's why he hired him. Okay, kids, so this episode is supposed to be about punctuality, which means you show up on time. It's a very useful trick. I always show up on time for my magic. That means you show up on time, ready to do what has to be done. So, in order to do that, Mr. Magician, the Magician, will throw himself back in time so that he shows up on time for this episode of Child-palooza with the correct episode in his head. He knows exactly what he's supposed to be doing this time through the use of magic and time. So, in the count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey kids! Haven't seen you since last week. Just got here, just arrived, on time. Isn't that right, Nancy?
Sure. Yeah.
Just showed up on time.
I don't understand.
Hey, missed you all week. Just showed up. I missed him. I missed him a lot.
My name is Captain C. Captain,
Captain C. Captain, missed him a lot.
host of Child-palooza.
Was I asleep for a week?
Hey kids, missed you a lot. This past week, just showed up on time. And I'm gonna do a magic trick.
Let's move on. That was great. That was an excellent magic trick.
Thank you, it was. Just
Where's-
me being here is magic, because
Where's
everything I do
Clucky?
is magic. I'm the best magician
Where's
in the
Clucky?
world.
While we are waiting for Clucky, I have one more bit about the human colon I would like to offer.
No.
I'm gonna go find Trucker Dave.
You see,
I really need Trucker Dave.
you may worry that if you fill your colon to the capacity that I desire with said candy, that it would rupture and explode, killing you instantly. Well, I am happy to inform that the colon has a very advanced process that it uses to allow this not to happen. It is called excretion. And excretion is when your body rids itself of the waste that it creates in the consumption process.
Clucky's here.
Nothing.
Go for it, Clucky. Come on. Be on set for this one.
Hi, kids. I'm Clucky, your friend, and I just wanted to talk about punctuation. I wanted to tell you about my favorite part of I'm sorry, kids. I'm a chicken. I can't read.
Did you honestly think it was about punctuality too? Punctuation. It is about punctuality.
I knew it was about punctuality. Clucky, he thought it was about punctuation.
Can you do a bit on?
He prepared the bit. I don't have anything. I mean, you told me it was on punctuality, and like I knew, but I told Clucky, and I guess he didn't hear me right. But you know, I mean, he prepared the bit, and he wanted to talk about his favorite kind of punctuation, so he like wrote this whole thing out. But like, I'm sorry, Nancy.
It's fine. The chicken. What the part? Can you? Cause you can read. Can you do Clucky's bit that he wrote out there for himself?
I mean, like he's not gonna take it well, but like I can try,
It's fine.
I guess.
Covers yours.
I haven't really looked this over. What is this? Nancy, I can't read this. It's chicken scratch.
Pretty humorous.
Hey, get yourself together.
This is my favorite.
Get yourself together.
Buddy. Come on.
Oh, easy.
It's not funny.
Come on.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Just wait half an hour
the kids.
early.
No, hey, come back.
Thanks, kids.
Okay.
When you start falling.
Hey, come on, we got more show to do.
It's like a real comedy transmission. Come on.
Wrote it. It's hilarious.
Anywho, although the human colon tends to work very effectively, there are times when it could shut off. Sometimes it could cease the waste management process, causing your body to become clogged with its own excrement, and you could drown. Although that is rare, it is still something to be aware of. And there, Nancy, why are you looking? Sorry. Yes, there is one more thing that you should be aware of, children, besides, of course, the drowning due to one's colon. That is this musical guest that we have brought on for you today. It is a very exciting day on Child-palooza for this reason. Come. Welcome to our broadcast.
Thank you.
We're so happy to be here.
And I am happy to see you. And so is my colon. No, don't be shy.
What's his name?
Colon E. That means it likes you. Here, I will fetch you a sitting chair.
Sitting chair.
Oh, you already have.
I do.
Oh, yes.
I can sit.
Do you want two chairs?
I would love
Here.
an extra chair, maybe one for
maybe
your,
up here.
maybe one for your youth. So here we are. Here we are.
What do those that know you refer to you as?
Well, mom and dad. Yes.
Ah, and you are, you
Yeah.
have instruments?
I do.
Mmm.
You can smell my cello.
Oh.
Sometimes it smells like a blackberry.
Good. You're all set.
Thank you. Okay. Right. Wait, let's tune up. Let's tune up. I'm not a real musician. Can't tune. This is a tune. That'll do. Ready? 3, 1, 2, 2. Wait, you count. You count. You count. No, I insist. No, you count. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, that's all we actually have time for. Thank you guys so much for coming out. That's it for Child-palooza today. If we don't
Bye,
put the
kids.
cameras, that might be it for Child-palooza.
Bye, children.
That was amazing.
That was magic.
That
What
was
did you
an
say? That
amazing
was really
great
magic.
episode.
That was
That was
absolutely
amazing.
magic.
The studio's very small.
Absolutely.
Oh, thank you for
Hey!
coming.
Shots fired. Was that you? Was that you?
That's okay.
Why does he
That
keep
one was
doing
my gallbladder!
Come on, let's just wave. Why don't you just wave to the kids, huh?
What's that short stack yelling at me? Aren't you-
This is when we all wave to the children.
Wait,
I'm waving goodbye to my gallbladder.
Trick or date?
Buddy, come on, hey.
That's
Almost there. Just keep the
Bye, children.
Just keep saying
You
goodbye.
guys are into music,
Goodbye, children. Remember, fill your colons.
Let's get you home, buddy.
Just hold on.
Keep waving. Well, goodbye.
Bye. Bye.